It's Mr. Surface, and guess what? I'm not in today. Don't you worry, though, because I got the perfect lesson for today. This is I'm out today? Lesson 1. Okay, we start every class off with a do now. So here's the do now. If you had unlimited wishes, what would you wish for? I want you to take 2 to 3 minutes, and I would like you to reflect on this question and write out a list in your spiral notebook. If you had unlimited wishes, what would you wish for? First part of the do now. Go ahead. Take 2 to 3. Hey, it's me again. And guess what? I made a list as well. Wish number 1 was for all the hot wings in the world. Wish number 2 was about having all the best hot wing chefs in the world in my employ. Number 3 would be having every variety of hot sauce at which to apply for my hot wings. Number 4 was having some backup hot wings in the freezer just in case I run out. Number 5 was to have my own successful hot wing eatery, sort of like Buffalo Wild Wings, but it would be something like Mr. Surface's Hot Wing Bonanza. So, what do all the wishes reveal about me? They reveal something about me. What is it? I'm thinking it's that I like hot wings. Now, mine's a little goofy, but here's what I want you to do for your follow-up to this do now. And it's also going to lead you into today's story. What do the wishes that you made say about you? So I want you to look at the list you made in the last 2 to 3 minutes. And now I'd like you to write full paragraph, something to 5 or 6 sentences, discussing or reflecting upon what the wishes you made say about you. It's me again. So, you're going to read on page 122 of the Holt Reader, located underneath your desks. Now, on page 122, you'll find the following story, Those 3 Wishes by Judith Garag. Now, if you page through, you'll notice there are minimal illustrations, just what you see on page 123. But if you take a look at page 124 and 125 specifically, you'll see questions. There are 9 of them. I'd like you to answer these in your notes. And then number 10 is a capita 3. Number 10 reads, in your opinion, what might be the message of this story? Now, message is also a synonym for lesson or theme in this context. So, in your opinion, what might be the theme or message or lesson of this story? Explain how you know this is the message. And they don't say this, but I'm saying it. You need to provide at least 2 details from the text. 2 details from the text. And you know that I prefer quotations, as does the state, as does anybody reading it, as do people who want to know that you know what you're talking about. Okay? So you're reading page 122, 123, and 124 with the substitute out loud. All right? And that'll be a blast. 125 you will do in your notes. And then I'll be back in the last part of this video to tell you what to do with my own personal questions for 11 and 12. And that'll probably take you to independent reading in the end of class. All right. Hey. Man, reading that story, filling it out, way to be. So here's what your job is now. Your job is to take care of question 11, which I came up with, which is this. Diagram the plot in your notes using a plot diagram. That means a story from page 122, Those 3 Wishes by Judith Garag. You're going to give me a plot diagram, which I'll throw up on the screen in a moment, and you're going to write what the setting is, who the characters are, what the rising action or main conflict is, the climax when it's resolved, and then, of course, what's the resolution. Question 12. And the final one you'll do before independent reading today is this. I want you to do a double T chart, which I'll also picture, comparing and contrasting differences between yourself and Melinda Alice. Now, something tells me that this reflection is going to, number one, deepen your understanding of what you already wrote for number 10. Number two, allow you to reflect on this story and kind of carry it around with you in your head for the rest of the day. And number three, it's just going to be a nice way to wrap up pages 122 through 125, which we've been working so hard on. So, here we go.